The day my daughter was born. I was like,
Watch The Godfather.
This is supposed to be funny. I don't know how.
You know it's supposed to be funny. Just gotta find out how it's funny.
My favorite episode back in the day was Lando Griffin. When he's
Lando Griffin.
And I'm telling you.
He's just in the football movie.
Dude, okay, so nostalgic.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Man View. I am the temporary fill-in for the other members today. My name is Christopher Zedino. I am the editor for this show. With me today are two of our most distinguished guests. To my left we have Marshall June, and to my right we have Sullivan Ishmael Cruz, DJ Soulchild.
Dude, okay, you gave me a whole promotion.
Well, because I play a little subtitle here, I'm the little like.
Okay, put it on my chest so you highlight my A cups.
Today we are going to be talking about a topic. Well, it's going to be sort of a mixture here because it's a quickie today. Right. So it's going to be a little bit about 90s remakes, things like that, 90s films.
Touch on some Michael Bay, maybe.
Yeah, mostly Michael Bay, because we've been talking a lot about Transformers and Ninja Turtles. And as we all know, he's done with Transformers, but his next thing is the Ninja Turtles.
True.
I know both of you guys will be like, oh, this is terrible. I will say that I'm looking forward to it because I think that it can be pulled off if he does the alien thing right. Like for instance, if he has the meteor come to Earth, and that turns out to be where the ooze comes from.
Just a second. Michael Bay has like a hard-on for aliens, though.
Michael Bay has a hard-on for ruining things in my childhood.
But directors have styles, and Michael Bay, that's his style. He's explosions, boobs, and aliens.
You know that style? Tim Burton. Alright, that style
I was gonna say, why does everybody complain that all he does is gothic black dark with Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter?
I found this meme that actually made me laugh.
What's it? Johnny Depp and...
Yeah, Johnny Depp. It's like, Tim Burton should just make a movie called Johnny Depp. Plot twist. Johnny Depp is played by Helena Bonham Carter.
Ooh, have been dressed up. But they could do that with all the makeup in it. Just dress her up as that, and then at the end of the movie, she just takes it all off.
It's like, I feel like his best film was. Did he do Monkey Bone?
I thought his best one was Bad Boys of the Rock.
I don't. Did he do Bad Boys?
He did Bad Boys.
Wait, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. That was his movie.
Okay.
He did that.
I'm talking about Tim Burton.
No, I'm talking about Tim Burton.
Oh, Tim Burton?
Yeah, did he do Monkey Bone?
I never saw that.
Well,
I don't know.
If you did, great job. If you didn't, still great job.
My favorite movie of his was Ed Wood. There was a 90s movie, it had Johnny Depp as Ed Wood, but it was an all-star cast besides that. It was great. It was black and white. It was the story of the worst movie director ever, Ed Wood, and it was a classic.
No, and let's face it, wherever you see Tim Burton, you're going to see Johnny Depp. I mean, that's just a given. It's a given.
But whenever you see Johnny Depp, you want to see a good movie, essentially.
Sure. Are you sure Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 4 suck?
Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 4 suck, but Johnny Depp did a good job. Think of it this way.
Oh, okay, so you're saying whatever movie he's in, he will.
Okay, it's like whenever I play Modern Warfare 3, and we lose, but I kill 50 people, I will say on the microphone, my team lost, but I won the game.
The match sucked, but hey, I did great. So Johnny Depp could just go home and be like,
I'm not a team player. I mean, my team sucks, but hey, I'm awesome. So.
Nicolas Cage, man.
He just has fun making movies.
He has fun making movies.
Nicolas Cage is.
I enjoyed Ghost Rider.
Who cares? If you like him or not, whatever. He enjoys what he does.
I hate him.
I enjoyed Ghost Rider too.
Well, I don't
national treasure.
Hate's a strong word. I don't hate him. I don't know. I just feel like he just has one style, and I get bored of it.
Face off.
No.
You want 60 seconds.
No, dude, no. That was because those roles were written for him. They were written for him. If you don't write a role for Nicolas Cage, it's not gonna work.
That's why you don't see Vin Diesel doing the Tooth Fairy.
Well, there are some people.
You get The Rock for all the roles that
there are some people who are versatile, though. There are some people who are versatile and become other people.
Granted.
But these actors can only be one person. I don't know.
They can.
Well, I don't know. See,
if they embrace their role. And to listen, I'm a character actor, so let me do what I know I can do, then they'll have a long time. But if they do what Nicolas Cage does, and tries to do all these weird Wicker Man fucking shit with bees.
So at least he tries.
At least he tries.
Well, because when you're talking about just one character acting, that goes to the Twilight movies. Because the problem. Well, no, that for a professional filming example, because with those people, they don't act. They just are them. It's like Taylor Lautner. If this guy on the internet, Jeremy Johns, great reviewer, he put it best when he said Taylor Lautner, his acting. You tell him somebody just died, he makes this face. If you tell him he just won $1 million, he makes this face. He doesn't act, he's just Taylor Lautner.
That's like Kristen Stewart too.
But
all of them.
By the way, I heard that that Snow White movie just came out. I haven't seen it yet.
I hope a director just takes her and says, "Let's act today," and she does. Because
hold on a second. This is what I did. This is.
Of course,
she gets worse with age.
She gets worse. So she's anti-wine.
So when she's an old woman, it'll just be like. She can't say a word.
Actually, I was saying. So far, what I've heard about the movie, people who actually went to go see Midnight Showing, is that good job Charlize Theron, good job Chris Hemsworth, Kristen Stewart. You should not have been in that movie.
I heard people rooted for Charlize Theron. They're like, I hope she kills her. I hope Snow White dies. I hope that apple is gross.
But see, that's the problem with it. People, I go into every Twilight movie. If I watch them, I go into each one and say, okay, I will give you guys a chance, change my mind, and make me a fan. So if I went to see Snow White, I wouldn't go in there instantly like all those people saying, oh, I know Charlize Theron and I know Chris Hemsworth, they're good actors, I'll do good. Oh, Kristen Stewart, she's gonna suck. I'll go in there and I'll be like, Kristen, show me what you got. It's the same thing with those shitty Resident Evil movies,
Okay.
We get a chord there.
Let me say this.
Speaking of 90s movies that should have been great, then as they went on, they just got worse and worse.
Let me speak to the camera on this one. Okay, if you know me, you know that I essentially love every movie that I see. And that is because, and I told
the fool.
If we go into a movie and say, alright, it's not Oscar worthy. Let's see what I can salvage for my $9.50. Then you will essentially
$9.50 for a movie.
I don't have my ID.
Dude, this was like 7 years ago.
If you go away and try to salvage the movie, you'll end up enjoying that. Okay, I enjoyed the Twilight series because granted Kristen Stewart sucks, but there are some lines that Jacob delivers that are hilarious. For instance, when she
Power of Christ tells
when she punches Jacob in the face and she breaks her hand, and they have to say to the dad like, "What happened to her hand?" Jacob's like, "She broke her hand."
The brawny paper towel man.
On my face. Completely accidental. That was hilarious. Like his pauses were so bad, they were hilarious. And like his little sidekick guy, he was in this movie called Never Back Down 2. Which was a great fighting movie.
Wait a minute, who did
you know what? I saw
that. He was a Capoeira fighter. He was a boxer.
That was him?
Yeah, that was him.
Huh.
He was great.
You have to go watch it.
I saw you catching so much hell for that on Facebook.
Exactly.
He was in Twilight.
Yeah.
No. Or whatever.
Well, when it comes to movies, when you say that mentality of, I do that too. It's like, this is the kind of movie you just go in there and it's like, just turn your brain off, have a good time. Resident Evil, though.
You didn't like the first one?
Well, the first one, I like it because it didn't bastardize anything.
Okay, good.
Anderson just went to Capcom and said, I have a script that's 0% like the games. And their policy that they told George Romero, they went to him first. And they said,
he's the only guy.
They did.
He inspired the games. And they said, we want you to make the movie. He said, I'll do it. He sat down, he played the whole game, he recorded his footage, he took notes, he wrote a script. It's online. You can go, somebody posted the whole thing. It's genius. It's a great script. But it was 98% like the games. And Capcom said, we want 100% or 0%, so you're fired.
So 98%? And it can get an A+?
Like a 2%?
Yeah, so...
like an Asian. It's just like Asian.
It was just like that. And then Paul W.S. Anderson shows up, he's like, oh, I have a script that's 0% like it. And so they're like, okay, we have a star lined up, Mila Jovovich, and then he met her, and he's like, ooh, she's hot. Want to marry me? And then they got married, and then from there, the alliance was forged. So they're like, we're going to keep making Resident Evil movies, and you're going to be the star. And from there, we got crap after crap. We got Jill Valentine and Nemesis and Carlos bastardized in the second one. We got Claire Redfield and Wesker bastardized in the third one. And anybody who was left, Chris Redfield in the fourth one. And
wait, I thought Wesker wasn't introduced to the fourth one. Wasn't third one the same shit?
He had 4 minutes tops in part 3. He
was in part 3?
There was those scenes where they're like in the hologram board meetings for Umbrella.
Okay.
And then Wesker appears. A couple of minutes of him just going, yes, we need to do this. And then at the ending he shows up one more time. It's like, yes, we need to solve this crisis. And then Alice shows up in a hologram, I'm coming for you. And then roll credits. I was like, it wasn't much either. They hired some chubby guy who had balding hair. They gave him Willy Wonka glasses this huge, and a suit, and just a regular suit. And he didn't even try to do a voice. If you be Wesker,
Do it!
yes, okay. You have to go down here, and then you have to do lines like poor performance indeed.
I just came in my bed!
And I was gonna say, it's like that in part 4. I do admit, Sean Roberts, he tried. Okay, he tried to do a voice, but he can't. And in the end, just he talked like this the whole movie. And I was like
the guy from The Simpsons. Listen, you old punks.
it was basically the love child of Clint Eastwood and Agent Smith with their jaws wide shut.
They should have got Agent Smith. Agent Smith actually is a good.
Hugo Weaving. Well, at least he would have done good acting. I mean, it was all cheesy. That's the thing. It felt like B movies where you hire generic people to play these iconic roles. It's like Claire Redfield played by Ali Larter. It's like that chick from Legally Blonde. It's
See, now, where me and Chris differ is that Chris is a die-hard fan of Resident Evil series. So anybody that does Resident Evil series, you're going to ridicule them if they do a bad job, correct?
No, I will go in there with the mentality of I will give you a chance, prove to me that you can do it, because I'm all for originality, because Resident Evil Degeneration, that CG movie, it was a completely new story, but I liked it because it was true to the mythos, it was canon, and they did it right.
See, me, I'm the type of person where you can smack me in the face with a bad movie about one of my favorite things, werewolves, and I will still, I would be the wife in domestic violence. Like, he doesn't beat me, like, you don't know him like I know him. So I enjoyed The Wolfman. Benicio del Toro did a good job.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I haven't even seen The Wolfman yet.
I will say this.
It wasn't terrible.
I love The Wolfman, but this guy's like in the woods and he gets slashed like 3 times. His intestines is hanging out. 2 seconds later, he's running. Help me! And I got slashed.
Delayed reaction was?
Help me! Tell me how the wolf. Okay, I'm gonna use cups. The guy's running through the woods.
Birds and the Bees viewers here.
He's like running through the woods with this is a lantern, not a green lantern. Hey, he's running with the lantern. The Wolfman appears. Dun dun dun. The guy's like drops his lantern. And he's like, Next scene, he's down. He outran the Wolfman with his intestines hanging out. Like, help me. And the Wolfman's like, oh, this guy's about to get it good. And then like he gets to the steps of like this cemetery cast thing, whatever. Wolfman eats his ass. And I was like, yes. The thing that made me love that movie is that it opened with the classic Universal 1958
classic monster movie.
I was like,
that's like that's what I praise it for. It's like we're back to real werewolves. So it's no longer giant Malamutes like a transformer.
Okay, giant Malamutes.
That's what they looked like. They weren't werewolves. They were giant Malamute wolves.
Harry Potter.
That you find in Antarctica pulling sleds.
Harry Potter's werewolf? I wanted to smack Daniel Radcliffe for being even associated with it. The werewolf that transformed was like a scrawny.
Yeah.
It was like just chilling.
Well, there were some mythos where they say that they are scrawny and they are decrepit and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're like starving.
Yeah.